Hello from Lucoshi here, and welcome to the very first episode of Islas del Temor. This new collaboration series I am doing together with Emma Designs, another similarly sized YouTube channel, and a very, very talented and gifted builder into Tycoon. So, yeah, we're doing it, people. We're finally doing this long-awaited dinosaur series. Yeah, it will be our own personal little Jurassic Park into Tycoon. Because I was very disappointed with the way Jurassic World Evolution handled the creative aspect, but I love the way it looked. So we're kinda going to combine Tycoon with Jurassic World Evolution and create a dinosaur park I have always wanted to kinda create, but never really wanted to sink my teeth in. But now we're finally doing it, so hopefully you guys are excited for it, because I think this is going to be really cool in the long run. It will be a huge undertaking, but together with Emmanuel I think we'll be able to manage and do something really special. So yeah, Emmanuel has created this beautiful backdrop for me, this island, which you can see in the thumbnail of this video. In the logo we have this contour silhouette of an island, and that island is our Islas del Temor. And the island has a little side island, a very small piece of land out in the ocean, and that is where we're on right now, so that kinda shows you the scope of this entire project. But yeah, this separate tiny island is our side B, so to say. So that is where all of the magic happens. It's where the hatchery is, and where all of the dinosaurs are created, I guess. So that's what I built today. I started with this helicopter pad station, as you can see, and a little bit later on we start work on the hatchery, and that's pretty much it on this island. So yeah, it was really cool to build this, because having this huge backdrop is something different. It gives a really cool atmosphere instantly while building, instead of just having this flat empty space, so that is cool. And Emmanuel of course has created a beautiful tropical island over here, which has taken a lot of time. As you can see, it is absolutely huge but beautiful, and not very friendly on my game, but luckily for you it's a speed build, so everything is sped up, so for you it looks nice. So yeah, I like how the helicopter pad turned out. It's a nice mix of very modern architecture and still having the hint of Lucoshi kinda building style with all of the wood and the weird details. So I used music boxes, and I used water fountains and stuff for electricity things, and iron bars for electricity cables and pipelines and stuff. So it is still pretty detailed, because that's hard. It's very hard to create modern architecture and still make it look interesting, because often modern architecture is very, not boring, but, well, yes, it is often very boring, but in real life that works, because in real life that's just how it is. But in game, if you create very bland and empty spaces of walls and stuff with no details, it quickly becomes unrealistic for some reason. It's just not interesting to look at, and I personally just think these very highly detailed buildings are way more interesting to look at than the boring, bland, easy buildings, so to say. Like this hatchery. The hatchery is not too amazing, but it is what it is supposed to be, because I drew heavy inspiration from the concept art of the game Jurassic World Evolution. So I looked at the concept art of the hatchery and of the helicopter station, and I pretty much tried to recreate it. If you take a look at the concept art, you can see it is very similar, but then just doable into Tycoon 2, because ideally I wouldn't have made it out of bricks and wood, but I would have made it out of steel and stuff, but I didn't really have those building sets available to me, so I figured, oh well, let's do it in these colors. And who knows, this will be a long project, so maybe along the way we'll have new building sets released. Because I know Iben is working on building sets, and Zeta Designs is working on a specific Jurassic World building set, so that will be perfect. But for the time being, we built with this in mind, which is also nice. Yeah, the main challenge for this build was just creating all these electricity stuff out of random objects, and it's not something I am completely unfamiliar with. I've done it multiple times before, but not on this scale. And recently, Mealy has done it in his Oceanium series. He created filters and stuff for the backstage parts of his aquarium, which is really cool. You should totally check that out. But yeah, here we do it on a slightly smaller scale and not water-based. And I think it looks kind of cool. Just like this roof door we create for this hatchery. Because, of course, the hatchery is where the dinosaurs are hatched and stuff. And it would kind of work like I used to play Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and I used to play Jurassic World Evolution, whilst I still found it fun. So the dinosaurs will get hatched, they will get tranquilized, and then they are just shipped off via helicopter to their exhibit. And in that way, you can have very space-efficient hatchery magic stuff. So that's cool. That's what we do over here. And there isn't a whole lot more happening on this island. There isn't anything more happening on this island, actually. This is everything. Because Emmanuel has done a great job at making this tropical island. But that also means that it is very unfriendly to work with. There isn't a lot of space to actually build, because it's very hilly and mountainous, and there are lots of rivers and stuff. So I really had to search for a place to actually build. But turns out this spot I found was the perfect size for what we wanted to build. So it's fine, and the main islands will be a lot more open than this, but will also still have the very tropical feel to it, just like the original Jurassic Park series. Because that's something we are really trying to go for, trying to really capture the feel of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and Jurassic World Evolution, if it were actually catered to creative builders instead of the management part. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this whole series, because I think it will be big, for one. But, of course, I'm working together with Emmanuel, and that just means it's going to be fantastic, because everything Emmanuel touches is amazing. So I can't wait to see what he will come up with in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon.